match. That is two of our current talents in the Talent Academy, or hopefuls, aspirants to be casters. Yeah, that's Onel and
Rare Candy.
Rare Candy.
Yep. Rare Candy is a proud Cebuano.
Cebuano.
That's right.
He's got great English.
They do.
He sounds very, you know, maybe we'll see him in the future, but there it is, Tarizla and the Kaja. They mentioned they needed, like, I think it was Onel that mentioned ONIC needs this initiator. You know, they need that kind of tanky lineup front line. Well, they get this with the Tarizla, and then you get a catch roam with the Kaja.
You also know this. You know, you need someone to get things set up, but look at that. Lancelot, where have you been? Coming back in for Omega.
Okay.
Let's see how that's going to fare with a Kaja in play, though.
All right, super fans. Severo's just around the corner, though.
Netsky's there, too.
Okay, just like that. Smart Omega secure. The turtle gosh thrown out. And James is in trouble. James gets taken out of the map here as Prince draws first blood. Perxiva, with just about 1 HP, gets away.
Well, they're
And they're
trying
not done. That's a projectile thrown out, forcing Mingwin to back on out of here. Turning tail.
All right, all set. Supposed to be the other way around, honestly. So catching up off guard.
Brusco comes in with Divine Judgment, but Perxiva wasn't having any of it. Zaman Force trapped in now, and they put it all on Brusco. Mingwin gets the kill. Ryzen making a beeline straight for the turtle, and there's the penalty zone. Perxiva catches Deadly Magics. Turtle still standing. 2-0 so far, making it 3-0.
For this, you know, and that was part of the key.
Oh, 1v1! Who's hanging? Savannah has to back on out of that. Gets taken down. I call shenanigans.
Oh, no.
2v1.
Not done, not done.
Penguin, Crimson Beacon. No targets.
Whew, you can't bob and weave. So they all want to be together. James.
2v1. He's got Savannah and Kirk on him.
Oh, boy.
Brusco looking for targets.
He doesn't have
James will
flicker.
survive. Lordy at a 10 of his health. In comes Brusco. Savannah coming in. Netsky looking for the punish. Down goes Ryzen. Super Finks finds him. And Omega are left with one member missing. They take down another. King Kong kills Perxiva.
It looks so good for a moment there, but just when they need it, plus the Kaja right now, Severo being such a free hit menace against Omega.
Yeah. Oh, no, there's the pole.
Divine Judgment on a James.
Another one.
No bush here, sir. No bush. Kirk here. Gonna get hit with that Crimson Lantern, but he survives.
He's alive.
Kirk's
James
alive?
falls. Crimson Beacon by Mingwin. Revenge strike. Take of the fight. Crimson Beacon back. Looking for more. Kirk jumps into the penalty zone.
Damn, Kirk.
Mystic Projection cancels the Zaman Force, and they pull James. James with the flicker. Another projection. And a Deadly Magics. King Kong takes him down. Oh, Deadly Magic still held on to. Did not throw it out. Perxiva falls. ONIC are thrifty with it.
Man, that's like the perfect back and forth on both sides. It's a tug of war. That's exactly what it looks
Literally.
like. Rockhart.
It's a literal tug of war where you're seeing a great push and pull. The problem is Omega just not quite having it yet.
Ryzen gets taken down. Traded off for King Kong. And then Netsky eventually falls. ONIC have lethal intent. Mingwin left to defend.
Man, we just hit, I don't know, this feels like watching a movie and getting to the climax where everything's just happening.
Mystic Gush by Prince. Will not take down James. In comes the rest of them. Smart Omega, they want more.
Go with James, big game James here. But now he's even got to be a little more hesitant. Conceal's going to be used.
Put down a third of his health. Perxiva in the middle of it all. Catches some smoke. Ryzen forced the Phantom Execution not out. King Kong takes down Perxiva. That is the second time this game that he's done that 1v1. Ryzen just barely gets out of that. And now Netsky dropping the ball. The Divine Judgment from out of nowhere. Savero takes down Netsky.
Why did Netsky decide to drop the Zaman Force down there?
Eng Eng man.
It's Eng moves.
Savero was prophetic with it. He said last week, he said, Eng Eng Kanetsky.
Eng Eng Kanetsky. What does Eng Eng mean again for our viewers out there?
Not very bright.
Not very bright.
Is that the official?
Is that the official translation?
I think so.
Roughly.
Roughly.
Oh, inside the base, penalty zone plus the gush. Almost takes down both Mingwin and Ryzen. And the Super Fam are on the base. They'll take game one.
That was just some nasty moves there being done by ONIC. Winning the tug of war against Omega. It's 1-0.
What a It just feel like they literally were like, you know what, we don't care about the turtles. Let's just press on the gas.
Are we getting there? Do you feel it now? Terizla is just so good. I think we'll be able to just enable the Moscow to do free hits, especially when they start to lock in those targets, when they group up, which I think Omega's lineup will tend to do, except obviously the Fanny.
Yeah.
Everyone else is just, incentivized to group up here. And Terizla's so good with that. Lapu-Lapu could too.
I was saying Lapu's there. Okay, that's Hilda.
Hilda.
Okay, so they grabbed the Hilda anyway.
That's what I'm saying.
Yep.
Big swerve.
It's very good because, again, with the Hilda in the EXP lane, you kind of protect that quarter or even threaten.
The opponent can usually catch up pretty quickly.
Yep.
That's why you have a lineup that goes fast. Oh, Brusco.
Oh my God, the damage out of the Bruiser! That's the finance, but King Kong comes in to punish. Oh my Lord, one more incoming. Perxiva with a swing and the flicker out. That could have gone so much
Small gap, right? You give a small
Kirk.
gap. Oh, Kirk, what?
Coming through, power of wildness was enough. SOD would have been overkill.
That was wild.
Absolutely. He took it way too literally.
Oh, Hilda. It's an XP Hilda.
That's like going to Bali and seeing a polar bear. Like, what the hell? Oh my God! James gets picked off by 3 members of ONIC.
Oh man, they're denying so much against James. I think this is like, they're not really giving him any space. Look at the invade in the jungle.
Crimson Beacon slams down Parks. They answer with an RWM, and in comes Prince. Get taken down by Ryzen, but still King Kong commits Grand Theft Orange, and there's no punish from the barangay. Round. Glorious Pathway drop down. Ryzen in the middle of it all. A wall comes through. King Kong secures. Prince Crimson Beacon back. Ryzen cabling through. Mingwin falls. Kirk gets it. The back line and the BMI. Couple of kills going over to Smart Omega. James secures the double.
Whoa.
And now Kirk keeps the beat on Horizon, assassinating the Fanny mid-air. Now Kirk keeps on going. King Kong more stacks. Netsuki shuts down Kirk.
You also got traded that tower on top side. Ryzen mid the heroics.
1v1, Spear of Misery into the wall. Severo.
What?
Putting Ryzen down to 0 HP from one import to another. He is the pressure.
He is the pressure, bro. Who does that to a Fanny? Not at that level.
Oh, they're not done. Mingwin gets cut out. Another stack goes to King Kong. The beast is hungry. Netsuke going through, blazing the web. BMI. Prince is not having any of it. Gets hit by the Crimson Beacon. Lantern right into Kirk's blade. Another one comes up, almost cracking Perxiva in half.
Kirk is a mess. And just stop that from potentially happening. Whoop, trying to roll.
Gleam into a flicker. And they find Prince. All that for one. Make it 2 as Brusco is going to fall as well.
Wow, that is a very rare moment where we see a complete misstep.
King Kong picking up a Malefic Roar. He's already doing a ton of damage. Super Prince wants to start this fight.
And James gets knocked up.
Oh,
That's Prince, actually. Oh, my Lord. They turn it around. And now James, between 2, gleams on out. Perxiva, a 5th of his health.
Wow.
King Kong wants a little something. In comes Ryzen. Takes down King Kong up against the wall, but Kirk has so much burst. And Netsuke shuts him down. How are Omega winning these trades? They want Brusco. Run, Hylos, run!
There's a response from Smart Omega.
Sheesh.
I don't know. That's twice now.
Decent trade, but they got something. A small consolation prize here.
It's still ONIC being proactive, and they're going to take down Perks here. No way. Oh, my Lord. Tech charge. Answered by an RWM and a Glorious Pathway. In comes Ryzen. Finding Severo. Touche. Good sword. And Natsuki with a blazing duet. Brusco up next. Score for Mingwin. Prince here almost goes down.
Guys, he wants those kills.
Speaking of, Ryzen checks him, and the rest of the barangay come through. Kirk flickers out. Forces a response from Ryzen. Gets picked off just like that.
Not sure if that's worth it at this point. You're 4v5, 10 seconds while the Lord is going on.
Oh, man.
It looks like ONIC wants to do their own kind of split.
Yeah, without Kirk, oh no, here's the response from Perks.
Rampart right through, and he surges, he's safe. And here comes the rest of ONIC.
Oh!
Glorious Pathway, canceling the escape. They get one on the Netsuki! Netsuki here, BMI through, survives!
Check your
And in
base!
comes Super Prince. Super Prince very low, RWM gets taken down, Ryzen inside the base! Nevsky takes out Rusko. They won't be able to defend. Savannah versus Penguin, but it's all a trap as Ryzen comes through.
And again!
To go all the way!
Not again! No way! No way they do it, son of a gun! Smart Omega eking out a victory with a split from a Fanny. How many times does he have to do it?
And that is why they picked up Fanny in first pick. Ryzen does it again. How? How does this happen?
It keeps happening.
In Season 10, an athlete by the name of Benny Cutie changed the game.
Happy in the first half.
And Mingman went with the Louis Yi.
Ooh, that's a bigger sword, honestly.
That's a lot of space travel, by the way, between a Harley and a Louis Yi.
World's farthest space escape.
All right.
Oh man, what is the last pick here? Okay.
All right.
Lapu Lapu.
Lapu Lapu. Again, we kind of thought they'd go all out. We got Kirk on the Lapu. It's really good control, like what I see here. So I would say I'm still.
What do they want to do? Just
Let's go.
Here?
Oh wow.
They force
He's
out
threatening it.
a space escape, and then up next is James. And James gets a vengeance through, but it's not enough even with the revitalize. And now Perxiva.
The slow.
Glorious pathway. Mingwin will not be able to save his captain. 3 kills straight for ONIC.
Any timing like around the 9-minute mark, or is it even longer for City? Oh, there's a kick.
We'll answer that after we see if Perxiva survives. And the answer is no. Again, the trio or the quad. Prince
He's alive.
gets hit and survives the deadly magics.
Clutch play here, coming in from ONIC. And answer that, I think.
Second one now. Genius One picked up for Ryzen.
What?
There's pathway. There's a final.
Massive final slash. Prince didn't have anything to say. And now King Kong gets him with deadly magics. Ryzen finds him. Perxiva survives, but Ryzen does bite it. No retribution from both sides. King Kong coming from the flank. Severo does oblige. Turtle at a fifth of its health. Perxiva. Glorious pathway and revitalized. Taken down by Kirk. Turtle still standing. And King Kong secures. Now Mingwin gets taken down. Kirk with the flicker forward. Netsuke gets secured by Prince. And just like that, the Super Fam trampled through.
Top side of the map. Kirk jumping in.
And he got that. The tail end of the Landshaker. Glorious pathway stolen away by Prince. Blocking out the escape route. And James gets taken down. Kirk versus 3. Kirk will not survive as Nevsky shuts him down, but Ryzen gets found up by Prince. 2 for 1.
That was a
ONIC right now being more careful of overheating. James!
King Kong finds James! Serving up a kill as a battle. That's a stack for pressure. And now, Perxiva, underneath Glorious Pathway, might not even stand up against ONIC. Nevsky clearing out the waves. Big blade lands on him. They will not be able to pop the Holy Shield, but they will still apply pressure. On his way to a Golden Staff, Lord here at a 10th of its health. Yeah, no, Perxiva may have paid for this information a little too much.
Yep.
All he had to do was stand nearby and say, yep, they're taking it, but instead he pays with his life. Now James going home.
That's a swing and a miss. And Omega are going to suffer for this. They don't have the engagement. They don't really have the firepower to team fight.
And in comes the rest of ONIC. James gets picked off like that. Oh, the rotations from Mingwin, but no follow-through. I think Nevsky has already thrown out the world. Now Kirk catches a deadly magics. Ball to his face from Nevsky. Kirk flickers through.
He'll survive.
That is a stolen diversion. Just rotate. Who's going with the flicker? Ryzen gets picked off just like that. And Mingwin, the punish, traded off from Rusko. Glorious pathway, but no damage from Omega down bottom. They're going to have to concede.
It's base.
But are they, though?
Yeah.
How many items does he have? Oh,
He's got some.
here comes ONIC. They hunt down even Mingwin. The kick on the Perxiva. This might be a 2-man assassination coming from the Super Fam. And Parks here actually lives. Now
hunt the
James,
bone.
too much. Savero gets a stack off him. Savero is at 4.
40 stacks, bro. 40 stacks on an Obsidia.
Yeah, he is locked in. You see the damage just melting down. And he held on. Might be a little bit too late.
Okay, diversion. They're setting it up. Perks is looking for a response. Nevsky and Mingwin are in the vicinity. Lord here at a 16th of its health. 2 glorious pathways as King Kong takes it. And where's the backup? World, he's still on Nevsky. Down goes James, it's deja vu. And now ONIC collapse onto Omega. Rusko finds a kick, gets rid of Mingwin, and now Perziva's gonna be up next. Hunt the bone on the big day. Forward flicker by Prince. Savero is a maniac.
He is the pressure! Severo on the Obsidia!
Unbelievable, man. I am loving the flow. I am loving the momentum. They got the tempo. They're taking the game.
Avec Clayton, Gila Banget. Savero is crazy in this game as they take the series 2-1.
And the crowd goes wild. Look at all the fans right now. Savero making the Obsidia work finally here in Season 17.
Woo! Severo! Man, we're going to have a whole discussion in the playoffs about the gold laners right now, and Severo especially getting the first dub, the first win for this Obsidia.